How many of you guys have this kind of a fire pit? One that if it sits out in the weather at all, it rusts, starts to fall apart, and this one is falling apart around the bottom, so I'm afraid to even pick it up to empty it out because I'm afraid it'll break into two pieces. But I have a solution for that. Okay, I was sent this Smokeless Firepit from East Oak. It's a 21-inch fire pit, and this was sent to me in exchange for an honest review, and that's what we're going to do right now. So let me get this open. We'll get everything out of the box. Okay, this looks like the carrying case. I think that's pretty cool that this actually has one of those. Okay, this looks like the bottom. Got a fire ring here. And this is the pit. Nothing else in there. Set that aside. Okay, here we've got the base. So let's just pick up the body, place it on top of the base. And we've got our fire ring. We just slip that inside here. And we're ready to go. So I'm here on my back porch, and this is where I want to put the fire pit. Now normally you wouldn't want to put a fire pit, you know, in a patio that's covered like this because of all the smoke, but because this is smokeless, I think I can get away with that. So let's set that up. Okay, I do have a fire mat that I'm going to sit down underneath the fire pit just to protect the deck. This does not come with the fire pit. You have to purchase this separately. That one is 36 inches, so it's a really good size for this pit. All right, let me go get some fire starter, some logs, and let's get a fire going. All right, I've got some tinder at the bottom, and I got some firewood left over from another burn and some fresh firewood in there, so let's get this started. Alright, I've got, right now the wood is stacked above the rim, so I don't expect it to be smokeless until it burns down below the rim, which shouldn't take very long. Okay, that didn't take long for that to burn down below the rim, so we'll let that burn for a bit, and we'll come back and take another look. Still a little smoke coming up, not too much. All right, I've got a really good flame going. There's a lot of excellent air distribution inside, and very little to no smoke. I think this Smokeless Firepit's excellent. You can see the fire starting to recirculate down the bottom. Might not be picking it up very well on camera, but I can surely see it. Yeah, this is having great reburn action there. That's why there's no smoke. It's definitely doing exactly what it claims to do. Puts off a lot of heat, but I can easily walk around it without getting any kind of... it's not too hot, not feeling anything from the fire. Yet it puts off a lot of heat. I can actually feel the heat back here. I'm about 6 feet behind the fire at this point, and I can feel the heat here really well. Also, I want to mention that this fire pit is made out of stainless steel, so it's not going to rust. You don't have to use it on a covered patio. You can, or a covered deck. You can actually use it on an open patio. This is what I have been using, and you can see that it's vulnerable to the weather. It rusts, and this is falling apart. I've only had this for 1.5 seasons, and that's what you have to put up with when you're not using stainless steel. So I think that this new fire pit is going to be exactly what I wanted, exactly what I needed, and it's going to work out fantastic. All right, so once again, this is the East Oak 21-inch smokeless fire pit, and you don't have to worry about using this under a covered deck or a covered patio. You don't have to worry about the smoke accumulating because of it's covered, coming down and disturbing you. These are about half the price of the other guys, so if you're in the market for a nice 21-inch smokeless fire pit, I would recommend you give this one a try. And don't forget, when it cools down, you can carry this around easily with this bag. And don't forget, this is not for indoor use. This is for outdoor use only. Even though it works fine with a covered patio or deck, do not use this inside. And if you're going to be using this on a deck, I do recommend that you get a fire mat for underneath. A really cool feature about this type of fire pit is that it acts as a natural fire break, you know, around the side, so you don't have to worry about the wind putting your fire out, but it still has lots of airflow with the air coming in through the bottom, up through the sides, and then back down through the top. So it's a perfect design to be used outdoors, and there's a very good chance this might end up at the cabin. Once your fire pit's cooled down, cleanup is really easy. then store it away until the next time that you want to take it. And because you've got a bag with handles, it's very portable. Store it in the back of your truck, take it with you on a camping trip.